Hey, this is Stewie, and today we're going to grind some PVE cards. So what we've got here is an elf that has just finished the introduction stuff. We're going to click through all this, say I'm ready to go. And what we want to do here is clear the encounters that get us AZ1 packs and the elf special cards. Which is going to require going through the PVE encounters up through this second bridge. So the first thing we want to do is change up the deck, because what we want is something aggro here that's going to get us through these encounters pretty quick. So we're going to get rid of pretty much everything in here. Actually, we are going to get rid of everything in here. And then, of course, when you think aggro, what color do you use? That would be ruby, yes. Alright, so we want 22 ruby shards. And now we're going to grab some ruby spells. Alright, got a couple Scorches. Let's see. Baby Yeti. Who doesn't love Baby Yeti? Burn. Now, I have Kindling Skarn. What I'm going to do here, though, is try to keep this deck around the 400 platinum mark. So I'm not going to use some of these cards that are in my collection. Just trying to keep this as affordable as possible. So typically I would probably go with this Kindling Skarn just because of the number of spells we're going to be using, but just to keep the deck as cheap as possible, we'll skip over that. So we'll skip that. Let's see, we do want, back up and grab these Ashwood Soloists. And what else do we want? Again, decent cards here, but trying to stick with what's cheap. Try and use some of the PVE cards too, just to kind of showcase them. Bashers would work. Another thing that I like to do is try to keep the deck somewhat thematically correct. So an elf deck, I try to stick with either elves or these neutral creatures. You can tell like this is an ardent because it has the yellow tag there, and then these neutral troops have a gray tag. There's nothing there. And then if you look at no, not him. If you look at one of the underworld troops, they have a they have this kind of red triangle tag going on. So we're going to skip the ardent troops or skip the underworld troops and stick with either ardent or neutral. And mostly I'm going to use elves for this deck, just because that's the way I roll. Alright, we do want these birds, a couple Skarn. Again, trying to highlight some of the cards that you actually earn in PvE. What else do we want here? We got the burns, Baby Yetis, Skewer. Direct damage is never a bad thing. Whoop, back up, I missed something. Oh, here we go. Phantasmal Slayers. They will do us well. And what else? What else? Here's a good one. Flaring Passions. You wouldn't think that would do well, but where we have a deck that may not deal as well with blockers, actually being able to steal their troop for our turn and bash in with it actually does a lot of good. So we will take a couple of Flaring Passions. We're up to 49 cards. Getting kind of expensive here. I mean, as far as the casting cost, I was trying to keep this on the lower end, but you know what, I can use a couple of these. Actually going to put in Chark, and to go with that we're going to grab a couple of Adaptatrons. Hopefully that's something people have earned playing through the campaign a couple times. I feel like I missed one of the elves that I wanted. There he is, Ashwood Blademaster. Those guys are good. And what are we up to? 54. So what else do we want here? We can grab the Chimera. Where did he go? Here we go. Grab a Scarcliff Chimera. And 55. Oh, I know what we're missing is Crackling Bolts. And then to round it out, we're actually going to grab Adaptatrons. Alright. And then we want to do equipment. Actually, we'll just do show for current. Alright. Give these guys Swift Strike. That is always a good thing. We want the Ashwood Soloist to be unblockable. That way we can just keep bashing in with them as long as we need resources. Burns dealing 3, that can't be bad. We're going to give the Dust Busters Flight. That any sort of evasion like that is awesome. We'll grab this Scarcliff Chimera one, even though we only have the one, but it's the only if we do show items, you can see that's the only equipment that goes with, only boots for the deck. And then we will give our lightning elementals a little boost. Alright, so we'll save that. And let's go grind some stuff. Alright, click through this. We don't need to talk about that. And we get to fight our first battle against this bear. Now, I've already been through enough that I have all these tamed cards, so I'm not even going to bother trying to get the tamed cards. What we're trying to do here is just get AZ1 packs and the elf unique cards. So we will be skipping through some of the some of these taming exercises. All right, now this doesn't look like the best hand in the world, but because we have the soloists, we really only need the one shard, so we're going to go ahead and keep this. And let's see how this deck performs. There's another shard already. Also, you'll notice I'm playing a cleric. I find that they're the best for this aggro type of thing because you can create these blessings, gets the card draw going, gets your health maintained when necessary. Just seems to work best all around. All right, this guy's going to attack in and we'll deal with that. There's that Baby Yeti. Alright. I think here we will... Well, first we're going to make sure we use our blessing. I think I'm actually going to attack in. Get us up to 3 resources. And then we're going to drop the Baa'sher and the Soloist. Now the Baa'sher can at least stop the damage from this... ambusher. Hopefully the AI doesn't have a trick here, you never know. Alright, so now we're in really good shape because we dropped the Baby Yeti, turn him sideways, and we're takes him down to 5. We will burn him. We will bolt him. And yeah. Game over. Alright. Run over to this mushroom just to grab the free cards. Even though I have so many of all of these that I don't even really care what I grab. Here's the gall. Whoops. I didn't mean to pay for that fortune. Oh well. Now I've wasted gold on my grinding expedition. Alright, now we're going to face these Chickatwices. See the character's appropriately named Grindy, because that's what he does. Alright, again, I'm going to keep the hand with the one shard. Living life on the edge. Like clockwork, I draw the second shard. The YOLO is down. AI is going to start popping checks. We will Scorch the check. Scorch, damn it. Crash in. Oops. Actually no, it's good to play the Blademaster because the Dust Bustard has speed, so we can get him down next turn. One of those blessings. A well-timed ruby shard. So let's see here. We'll go ahead and play the Buster and just burn this guy out. Clear the way so we can crash in. Genesis Leaf only gains us 1, so we're not going to bother with that just now. And of course, unless he has something to block the Dust Buster, we get him next turn. Yeah. Alrighty, what's next? Tell you what's next, it's one of these Gnome bridges. So we'll click through that. He'll tell us to go get a dinosaur claw or whatever. Say ook you to the Savage Lord. And in we go. Kind of heavy on the shards, but we'll give it a try. Where shards are not really what I want to see. Charge power of his is always worrisome because you never know what he's going to get out of his deck. But we look like we're in pretty good shape here. Let's see what he grabs. Yeah, Brachiosaurus, not the best for us. Now he's got 2 of them. Not really too worrisome though, because we can just keep these birds in the air. I just need one of the birds to get through next turn and we're done. killed the Baby Yeti. What a horrible choice. But we'll take it. And of course we'll cut off a claw and head to the first bridge. Over we go. And there's our first Adventure Zone pack, along with some Rotwood sandals. Ooh. Alright, let's keep moving here. Oops. Travel into Gaul number 2. You're wasting my time. Let's make sure we don't pay any gold to do anything, because we don't want to waste any more gold. And of course, this guy's telling us his brother needs us to play Cyrano with the dryad down here. We'll just go right to the attack. Alrighty. Let's see what the Dryad's got for us. Alright, now this time I think I'm gonna draw again. If I had an Ashwood Soloist, I might... No, even then I might not keep this. A little heavy on the 5 drops. So we'll draw again. And that's looking much better. It's our old friend Adaptatron. Can never have too many of those. Now here, of course, she makes those seed pods, so I might try and hang on to the burn and the scorch to get rid of those. Well, the sprite can be annoying as well, but we'll let the sprite go. So we'll drop the Adaptatron. Make sure I use my charge power. I always forget that I start this battle with that 1 extra resource. Because of that, I could have played the Adaptatron turn 1. I guess that's what I'm getting at. But be that as it may. Now we're up to 4 resources. Let's just go right to Swift Strike and bash in. Actually, it would have been better to put the Phantasmal Slayer down there, but... Okay, he's going to taint the Adaptatron. And here come the seed pods. Alright, and we get a Skewer. So, what do we do here? Really don't like the seed pods, so I think I'm going to burn them all out. Actually, let's give the Adaptatron Steadfast and crash him with that. He's going to block with the Vine Trap. Which we will then burn, or scorch, I should say. Make sure we use our power, and yeah, let's get rid of one of the seed pods. Alright, now we're in pretty good shape again. I don't really care about the Dandelion Sprite, or the... What is that? Yeah, Dandelion Sprite attacking in. Vine Trap's a little more of a nuisance, because I'd like my Phantasmal Slayer to be able to get through. Yeah, let's up the up the Adaptatron. It does get crushed now, so that's gonna get her down to 4, and yeah, we should have this next turn now. I guess it's just trust an Adaptatron. Yeah, so now we don't even have to play anything else. This game's over. Yep. Thank you very much. And with the dryad out of the way, we can go another pack. Very nice. Snip off her hair. And we can go get our elf PVE cards. Yeah, she's dead. Sorry. Okay, so there's the Master of Masks, another Adventure Zone pack, and then we're going to run over to the Ambling Mesa. Talk to Drifting Feather, and get our Ashwood Colossus and another Adventure Zone pack. So that's it. Little under 22 minutes. I probably could have been a little more efficient there if I'd gotten that Adaptatron down on the first turn instead of waiting till the second turn in that dryad fight. Other than that, I don't know. Might have made some not the best technical plays in the world just because I tend to rush. But all in all, I think it was a good time. Got through in 22 minutes. So hope somebody finds that useful, and who knows, maybe I'll see you next time. Thanks.